My name is Janai Calder, and in 4 years' time, I'm gonna be the future registered nurse. And I want the youth them out there to know that, listen, stay focused. Time can be rough, but opportunities are out there. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. So I want you to try and explore all options for you to reach your goal. You're gonna get it. So in the stay focused.
Breadhead is a colloquial term that emerged in the 1960s in Britain to describe individuals who are obsessed with money. In Jamaica, we have thousands of people who are money crazed and devoted to getting that bread, which is to enrich their lives and those and that of their families. But the truth is, some find it difficult to manage their finances while others do not know where to start. GK Money Sense Psychology of Bread Season 3 has you covered. Stay tuned as we bring you episode 2 of Bread 101.
You call yourself the educated hustler, right?
Yes.
Why?
Recently you have this go around about
Fully dance?
fully done and everything there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, as a person who wants to be a role model for the youth, I think it's good for someone to stand up and oppose to something like that. Me have to bring myself in a way where the youth them can look up to me.
So when did you decide to quit university because you know of the financial constraints that you were having? And how was that?
You know, I never say me quit university. I just want to set myself in a way where I can go through college fluently without having to drop out again, because that was a tough time for me. I was in my second year for the last semester. I realized that paying the tuition fee while going to school was a bit tedious.
Yeah.
And being that both hustling and going to school is time consuming. So I had to choose which one would be better for me for the future.
My next question for you is, how do you stay so focused and determined, amidst all of your financial struggles?
Well, I would say the two main factors I consider when staying focused are my aim and my experiences, right? I know what hard life is and I want to take myself out of the scenario. I know I have a potential to mitigate these issues. You see, but sometimes I just opportunity a person would want.
I know you were saving for nursing school.
I don't reach the funds as yet to say I would be comfortable while studying nursing. So still a long way to go for me. So I just go accumulate up some funds. Jamaican people them show me some great support and love in Jamaica and the Jamaican diaspora.
Yeah, good. Really, a pleasure.
Yeah.
See me morning, hustling.
Bread Facts powered by Blue Dot. 503 persons participated in our survey. 55% identify as female. 45% identify as male. This is what they had to say. What do you think is the biggest obstacle to Jamaicans achieving their financial goals? Nearly half of Jamaicans think the high cost of living is the biggest obstacle to achieving their goals. How knowledgeable are you about financial investment? 78% of respondents said they are somewhat knowledgeable about financial investments.
My lifestyle rich.
Dr. Christie,
Yes.
I feel like I want to start the interview with honesty and openness, right? Tell the people what you do for me on a daily for the last couple of years.
Okay, I provide that support system as it relates to your taxation services and also your company registration or your corporate secretarial services. And by that, we mean that we ensure that you are in good standing both at the company's office and the tax office.
On a scale of 1 to 10, of course 10 being the highest, how significant it is for a business to have a financial advisor? I come to you with all my problems.
Yes.
Yeah, but from credit card to
Everything, and Jackie is there. So it is a 10. So a financial advisor is the person that will analyze your business, look at strategies that are unique to that business, and then provide a course of action or execution for the business. So all businesses are unique, and we will look at the market trends, we will look at your financial capabilities, we look at everything out there in the market, and when they advise you and do the matching that your business can undertake. So your financial advisor is like your attorney and your doctor. You need them, and you need the honesty there to ensure that your business has the viability it needs.
a new business owner coming in, maybe, a new entrepreneur, a freelancer. What are the first steps?
So one of the first things that we have to ensure is that that person would have a personal account in place, and that they would be actively having a turnover on the account. And then in order to transition to a business account, of course, they would have had to be registered for a business, and then ensuring that they have the good standing, they would have cash flow projections. As a new company, you wouldn't necessarily need an audit at that point in time. It's after you have done like 18 months per the Companies Act that you would need an audit. But what you need is somewhat like a business plan or a roadmap, and a very critical document, as you would know, Jackie would have gone through this, is a cash flow projection. And that cash flow projection,
Lord,
yes,
nobody remind me.
it gives you the idea of where you
want to go. And what you're doing to make sure that
what
you
you're
get there.
doing, and what your financial advisor or your accountant, your auditor should do is make you accountable for that. It's not just something that you give to the bank in order to open the business, but they ensure that, hey, Jackie, are you doing that? What about that and that? So we are ensuring that you are following that roadmap.
So 2 things. 1, thank you for being such an amazing accountant and for handling my business. And 2,
Thank you, Jackie,
thank
for
you.
trusting KCLE. Thank you so much.
Of course. And thank you for coming for Psychology of Bread.
Thank you so much.
Remember
for
when I
having
come
me.
to you, I say, yo, I want to do a TV show. And you say, yo, where we get the money from?
And tell them no wrong with the bread. Work hard, never beg.
GK Money Sense 5K challenge, right? So I'm in Coronation Market. I found Marine. I give her a bag. Let me see a bag, Marine. So I'm going to hand her this $5,000, and she have 5 minutes to spend it. Let's see if she have money sense. All right, come. All God left her money. All right, come. All right, how much that? 1,000 for them 2 there? All right, cool. How much that? 200. 200. So 1,200. Somebody else move the money something here. 1, 2. How much that? 200. So 1,400. All right, and you have to weigh that. How much that? 3 minutes, 12 seconds.
This
$2.
is $400.
All right, boss.
It's little over 5, but I'll
Little
give it
over
to
5,
her.
but you care.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good stuff, Marine. Marine, you're lucky. With your ILO bag.
Okay,
Good stuff. Enjoy your day.
Okay, thank you very much.
Plan your spending and avoid unnecessary expenses. A budget? That's your financial roadmap. GK Money Sense. No money, grow money.
Currently, I don't have any life insurance plan.
I do. I have several insurance policies because when I'm dead, I don't want nobody have to pay for my funeral. And it's smart to have them because, you never know what can happen and you need to be insured. I would say life insurance is the most important policy to have because at least you can leave something for your family or your loved one. In case something happens, you know that you have that security.
I do. Honestly, my job offered it, so it was a thing. Right now, health insurance?
I'd say most important policy is life.
Yep, whole heap of insurance policies and the law motivate me to get them. Car insurance, house insurance.
Life insurance.
Life insurance, something like that.
Do the life insurance. Assurance to your kids when you're gone.
Yeah. No one not really above the other to me. You just need all of them kind of stuff. Not need, but it's good to have them.
Kalalo, what are you? Anyone me got the money that I follow you.
When were you introduced to money management?
I got introduced to money management because of money mismanagement.
Okay, noted. Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Some of the best ways to learn about credit cards is
experience.
To mess one up.
Yep.
Is to see your $150,000 credit limit. Why are we paying $500,000 back on it or things like that?
Yeah.
So I joined Sagicor 12 years ago, October gone. 12 years. And I'm not ashamed to say, I joined Sagicor as a financial advisor who probably did not understand finance so much.
There you go.
Understanding money and what it does came along that journey.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I am still learning because I guess each tier that you go in life is a different idea of money and what it does. So each time you go up, you learn a little bit more.
A father of my sweet little boy, Judah.
Yeah, even if you get a job.
No,
even if you get a work and contribute to the house. That's right now. That would help me.
Mr. Judah, turn on AC on Instagram.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we talk about how Judah grew up different from how me and you grew up in Manchester.
My son said to me the other day that he swam alone. Coach didn't have to hold me. He's 5 in January. I don't know if I could explain the pride of it.
Of course.
God.
I'm not about to start ball pop
No, he's a country boy.
My son
goes to a prep school and he's learning to swim. He has exposure to so many sports. He has exposure to languages already. And it costs a little bit.
Of course.
But that was the whole point.
It's the whole point.
It's
the whole point.
Yeah.
What are you going to tell and teach Judah differently from what Mama taught you?
One of the things I'll teach him is invest. Invest is a long-term thing. That's something you start. If I had started immediately when I came out of university, if it was even at that time, even if it was a $5,000 I find to put down a month time. In fact, let's be real. If it was $1,000 I found to put down a month time back then.
Thank you.
Where I was later in life would have been far better. And I'll also teach them to go and be financially literate. I might show you things, but read.
How do individuals prioritize insurance among their various financial responsibilities in Jamaica? And how do you think they should?
I think less than a fifth of Jamaicans have insurance. For me, it is the cornerstone of any smart financial planning. As a breadwinner, especially, how are you going to be replaced in that equation? And let's use Jamaican context. Anything from 50 to 60% of your money, sometimes as high as 80%, is not spent on you. It's spent on the people who depend on you.
Yeah.
And when you take that out of the equation, how is your family going to survive? My job is not to make families just survive. I want them to thrive. For me, it's just a case of hoping that more people become responsible, especially if you're a breadwinner. Especially, do not leave your family with debt. You can't give them debt and debt same time.
Oh God, can you imagine?
You can't give them debt and debt same time. Because your
We keep
family is
on
going to
them.
ensure that you're buried, you know.
No matter
Even if
what.
you have to go down at a credit union and borrow the $1 million,
Yep.
the more ensure say you get sent off properly. And now, not only have you removed yourself from their lives in terms of emotionally and physically and so forth, you have now left them with a burden and a bill for carry. Maybe Junior don't get to go college this year.
Yeah.
Because you have to pay back the loan. It's a simple thing. I spend a tidy sum every month on insurance.
Yep.
But
what it
I
is.
never regret it. Because I know, especially, I have a child.
Oh, yeah.
And moms have to get something too just in case.
Okay.
She alright, you know, but she forget her, you know, just in case.
Yeah. It's always good talking with you.
The pleasure is mine.
It's always national financial advice. In baking, allowing the dough to rise is a crucial step for the bread to expand and become fluffy. In investing, allowing your investments time to grow is crucial for capital appreciation and wealth accumulation.
Oh my God, baby, you're looking so beautifully beautiful right now. Like, I really appreciate it. That's why I'm gonna have this little appreciation dinner for you. Are you ready to eat?
I am.
You sure? You know what's this, right?
Half a national bread. Okay, so as much as I love bread,
Yes.
this can't be the dinner you promised me.
What do you mean? Carbohydrates. It's full of carbs and it hydrates you. What else you need? Just take a bite. This one's special for you. How is it?
It's good.
It's good?
I love bread.
You know what? That's why you're the best, you know. And this was a test. You can't even say, you know what is this? This is a GK1 card.
I know.
That's good, you
This
never...
did
Hold on,
after
hold
the
on. Well, I'm not prank. But I do after testing. You get me, I say?
You get the money?
Get the money.
You get the money?
Yeah, I just get my MTCN card.
It's MTCN number. What's
Yeah.
on it?
What yes. You ready?
Yeah.
Anything you want, baby, it's on you. My
Shrimp
boo.
linguine?
Shrimp linguine, beef, pacconcini, anything you want.
Yeah.
You ready? Come, let's go. You love me? For real? Oh my God, you see that?
My money tick like a caramel dumpling, remix style of the vocal.
What is the difference between being rich and being wealthy?
Okay, so I guess a lot of us associate or assume that they are one and the same. Being rich, especially in the Jamaican context, is being able to afford the luxuries, a nice car, a nice house, you know, take nice vacations. But being wealthy is actually a step above that, because a lot of people, they earn a good income, so they're able to afford these things, but they also come with a lot of debt. So you may have a nice house, but you have a mortgage on it. You have a nice car, but there are car payments to be made. Being wealthy, you are now financially independent. So you don't have to be focusing on a 9-to-5 day-to-day that is gonna cover your bills at the end of the month, and you do this on cycle.
What should people understand about assets?
Well, there are different types of assets, and different assets play different roles in your money management, your day-to-day money management, and in achieving your goals. So, for example, you'll have fixed assets, so property, which people will buy property because they know it will appreciate, or they assume it will appreciate over time, and they can also earn an income from it while holding it. You also have financial assets that are not tangible, not physical assets. So you have stocks and bonds, and they both tangible and financial assets play different roles in how we look to grow our wealth. So.
What about partner draw? So I would have been able to put on my little savings. I go on to partner draw. What is the next step?
Okay, so like we alluded to before, savings is really to accumulate. So whether you're accumulating in the bank under your mattress or in a partner's drawer. Once you've accumulated enough to now make that initial minimum investment, you now need to determine what investments or investment vehicles are best for you to help you to now get to that next level.
There is this get rich quick mindset in Jamaica. Where do you think that stemmed from?
Well, the mindset of get rich quick, it originated from wanting to achieve your goals. The problem is a lot of times we want to achieve the goals without putting in the work to get there. So it is that, okay, we get up today and this is what we want to achieve and we want it now. A lot of the times we don't look at what it takes to get there. We'll see others who have put in the work and who have achieved, and we don't see what happens in the background or what they had to go through. We assume that it just happened instantly and they want instant gratification. So,
what's the most expensive thing you're wearing right now?
My smile.
You're smiling? Cut this, please. I am not putting this on psychology of bread. You cannot say this into my interview. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I really do appreciate it. It was fun.
Thank you. It was.
Yeah. Cool.
We're at the CPJ market. My name is Sparky Baby. Now I'm going to be grabbing a few persons who are passing through just to speak to them about their money monster moment. What is a money monster moment? That is probably what you're asking. It's a moment in your life that was pivotal in a financial sense, that made you change direction for the better. And that is what we're going to be discussing right here. All right, tell us a little bit about your money monster moments, right?
Once I maxed out my credit card and I've taken unnecessary loans that I look back at. I took it out for foolish reasons. Looking back, I see that I really didn't need these things. I could have looked for an alternative.
Right.
Or take some time and think about it before I make the purchase.
How do you keep yourself in check?
Budget.
Okay, do you have an accountability partner? Because some people can create a budget and them say,
yes.
But with the budget has stressed me.
I do have an accountability partner.
Okay.
My partner helps me with that. And also what I do, I make a list of purchases that I make daily, and I can look back at that list and see what was necessary from what wasn't.
So you have to stay disciplined.
Discipline is very important.
All right, thank you so much for being a monster, all right? Big up yourself.
You too.
No one can deny the importance of having bread in their home or money in their pockets. As we wrap up this episode, let's reflect on the wisdom of Oscar Wilde. When I was young, I thought money was the most important thing in life. And now that I'm old, I know that it is. The next episode of GK Money Sense, Psychology of Bread Season 3, will explore the consequences of breaking bread and delve into the secrets of making, multiplying, and preserving your bread.
On next week's episode.
Dancehall right now kind of dip on theme shoulder.
Wow.
Yeah, if you make the right moves.
Where's my camera?
Yeah.
Massacre. Remember how I messaged you? Remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No pressure.
No pressure. Check your DMs.
But it's for real. Yeah, it's for real.